Hello, my name is Hunter Crawford, and today I'm going to be doing a tour of my realm. Now, one of the first questions you may be asking is, why are you playing on the Bedrock edition as opposed to the Java edition? Well, there's this man named Daniel, and Daniel really wanted to be in our Minecraft realm, but unfortunately, Daniel's only PC at home is a crappy Windows XP build. And of course, Minecraft Java Edition, being the well-optimized beast that it is, could not handle the awesomeness of Daniel's build. So, unfortunately, we have to play on Bedrock Edition so that he can play on his phone. Don't worry, he uses a controller, so that means he is not bogged down by mobile controls. However, it's still something notable to mention. That is the only reason why we're playing on an inferior version. We start our tour here at my house. World spawn is actually in that cow pen, so if you die and you don't have a bed, well, you're going to have to wake up in the middle of my cows. I built this big ass backyard mainly because I didn't want to just use this whole space here. Unfortunately, I'd say it's been a blessing and a curse having everyone's house built so close together, because I can't utilize a lot of the space in this land because to my right there's private property. My house was, I think, the third house to be finished in this server. Of course, finished is a strong word. To be livable. I added these barrels later and the pillager banner later, but pretty much everything, the main house was finished third. The backyard was added later, as well as the paintings, the carpets, all that. This is a statue. I built this statue. I looked up on Google Images Minecraft statue ideas, and I saw this. I thought it was pretty nice looking, so I built it. Over here is the house of a user called ShadowCat49. I know their real name, but I don't want you to know their real name. I believe this was the first house to be completed in the server. As you can see, it's pretty rudimentary, but I imagine it works well for ShadowCat. Behind here is the guest house that ShadowCat built. Supposedly, this was going to be used by members of the server who had not built their own house yet. I don't believe anyone actually used it, but it's still a nice gesture. Walking over to the right of my house, we have Rutrow's property. Rutrow, they don't really go on the server a lot, but they have spent a lot of time on their house and just building it up. This roof here actually used to be acacia. I saw them change it to birch. They have this nice little basement area, and it's a well thought out design here. We have a loft, which goes up to their chests. I actually like to use this house as a cut through the hill because they have this convenient little door that goes right up to the hilltop. Of course, it wouldn't be a Minecraft realm without a little bit of an upside down house. This is the house of Green Hot. Unfortunately, they did not light up the top of their house very well, so that means that mobs spawn frequently on top of their house. However, as you can see, it's well furnished, as much as an upside down house can be. We're going to move on before this skeleton causes some problems. Down beneath Green Hot's house, we have the campsite. This was built by ShadowCat49. There used to be, this used to look different, and then a creeper blew it up. I do not know why ShadowCat insists on having this tree here. I believe it is the only flaw with the campsite, but don't tell her I told you that. Other than that, I really enjoy it. We like to come together as a server and sleep here every now and then. Here is the Obama. So the statue of Obama here was actually added after the name of Obama was spelled out here. When we first created this realm, I, being the funny man I am, I walked out here and I said, hey, Blue Content, who lives over there, I have made a little bit of a monument for you to see. He came out and he was like, wait, does that say Obama? And it stayed ever since. I don't know why. I was expecting it to get torn down like the second day the server existed. But fortunately, people seem to have taken a liking to the Obama monument. This is a part of the realm we like to call Town Square. Now, this is when I introduce you to the concept of our old realm, which was Greenhot's realm. Now, Greenhot had a realm on Java Edition, and let's just say Green did not use his powers well. However, before the realm fell apart, we did have a pretty cool area called Town Square. I'll put some screenshots up on the screen for you to see, and I believe it was a very nice area. We had a railway system as well. But unfortunately, the world download that I have is incomplete. It only has Town Square. So, yeah. In this Town Square, we have the pivotal fountain right in the middle. We have the enchanting room built by Blue Con 10. And we have Con Shack, once again, built by Blue Con 10. I believe it had a purpose as a shop. However, he has not sold anything in it for a while. Over here we have the pharmacy built by Blue Con 10. We do not know what is going to be in the pharmacy yet. He has just told us that he's building a pharmacy. Perhaps other members of the server know what it's going to be. I have no idea. Here we have the bridge built by Green Hot. This bridge goes through this landscape and it goes into the barn built by Green Hot himself. Now, this barn is a little bit overcrowded for how big it is. However, we have my horse, we have Boner, which is the horse of Blue Con 10, and we have a bunch of other horses here. I do not know who owns these horses. Presumably Blue Con 10 does. We have a lot of sheep, some cows, and some pigs, and a bell. There has been a rivalry going on between Blue Con 10 and Green Hot between who can have the most bells. I do not know who is winning at the moment, but the last time I checked, it was Blue Con 10. Here is the library. I built this library. The exterior was finished a while ago, however, the interior is taking longer than I thought it would. Bookshelves are very expensive, and unfortunately, I am not the grinding type. So I only have 4 bookshelves here, 1 bookshelf there, and there's supposed to be an entire bottom floor dedicated to just bookshelves. However, I'm not at that point yet with the realm, so unfortunately, that is not going to happen. Now, I believe the last thing I have to show you here in this main realm area is Blue Con 10's residence. Now, Mr. Blue Con 10, he is, I'd say, the second most active member on this server. Second to me, of course. Maybe he's the most active member on this server, actually. These are all his farms, and this is, I believe this is where he lives now, mostly, in this tower. This tower, I only go in it as a vantage point to see the top of the world. As you can see, there's a nice little bit of a view here where you can see everything. But he lives in here. There's this note block contraption. I think I've heard it a few times. It's not very intrusive. We have some chests there that he's labeled. And we have a drowned who I am going to kill. In here, we have the nether portal room built by Blue Con 10. These vines you can go in between, and there's a nether portal. And this is Blue Con 10's old residence. He has basically cleared it out now. When we first started this server, this room used to be filled with cows. We have, I don't know what this is. We got some boats, and down in the lower area, there's nothing because he moved out and moved into the tower. However, this was basically the beginning of the realm. This is where it all started. I spent the first day of this realm trying to fiddle with the controller. Of course, that didn't work, but BlueCon 10 basically started this whole thing. I'm the owner of the realm. I do not know why that big cobblestone pillar is there. Oh, here's Bibabora's fish market. There are fish in this chest. However, I have not taken any fish because I do not know what to pay her with. How did I forget? There's one last big thing in this realm that we have to speak about. We're going to walk down these stairs, and this is Stall Lounge. Now, Stall Lounge has its history. I do not believe this carpet is completed, but Stall Lounge was the main gathering area in the last realm that Greenhot owned. Like I said earlier, it was in Java Edition, and it was a pretty cool place to be. Everyone enjoyed the vibe in Stall Lounge, and everyone wanted to be in Stall Lounge. And of course, in Stall Lounge, you listen to Stall. So that completes my Minecraft realm tour. Thank you for watching. The only thing in this realm that I missed was the house of Daniel Grape. I do not know where Daniel Grape's house is. He has not revealed the location of it. It is somewhere 1,000 blocks from here, according to him. So, yeah, I believe that's it for this Minecraft realm tour. If there are any significant updates, I will fill you in. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.